into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So the gloves are off, Jim. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Harrison. Goodmanson. That's a good run down the left. Longstaff. It's a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Haaland. It's played through for him. And no, that was never going to make it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He has found the way through. Great chance! Hakimi, played into space. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still goalless at the moment. Akanji. And it's Valverde. It's a searching pass. And this is Son Heung-min. Longstaff. And it's Ampadu. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Aronson. Harrison providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Oyarzabal, looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared away. Has a look and plays it forward. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Aronson. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Struck. That has not gone well. And Rodon. That's a good ball. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Bogle. Bogle is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Goodmanson. Referee's given a throw. Pinches it off him. Harrison. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. Messi in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 7.
Manchester United. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And there they are.
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now that's well seen too. Bogle. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Aronson. And it's Bogle. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Back into the middle. Look at the space. Real chance! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Ball looks a good one. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And this is Son Heung-min. Valverde. Now it's Haaland. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde picked out shapes to shoot. A whisker away from making it 4.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second corner of the game.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
And it's been taken short. Caicedo receives it in a good position here. Caicedo. And He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lovely, now then. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Foot in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodon. Longstaff. Nicely aimed pass. Okafor. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Goodmanson. Now it's Okafor. Calvert-Lewin. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Valverde taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through. Haaland! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So there's going to be another change here. Nemecha joining us here, the potential saviour.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Leeds needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Longstaff. And it's Aronson. Aronson. He's found a way through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Ampadu.
4 added minutes has been
Rodon.
indicated.
Aronson. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. That pass has been well intercepted. He's on it. Can he get... And he shoots! So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance.